Finger on the like pop, pop. Hey, 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 hey. Baby, I'm loving the taste.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Hart, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 4 slot. And for the Spurs, Castle is out there with Barnes. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Harper, and it's Wembanyama in at center. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And here's Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Outside Harper. Pass to Barnes. Outside Fox. Off target from outside. Here's New York. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Going inside. Can't hit from in close. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Hart, wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Brunson against Fox. Wembanyama. And he gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. For 3, Bridges, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. On defense, the Knicks. They lead by 4. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Josh Hart. On the wing, Bridges. Anunoby outside. Offline with his three.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. Pass to Brunson. Now Anunoby gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Fox. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Brunson the pass to Clarkson. Here's Towns. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. The kick out to Fox. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New York leading by 3. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Fox. Takes it from 10. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Outside Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Clarkson. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Castle. Vassell, he's checked in for Harper. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Wembanyama against Robinson. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. From 17 feet out, misses off the right iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. McLaughlin, the pass to Sohan. Johnson the screen. Sohan finds Johnson. That shot off the mark. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's McBride. Clarkson on the wing. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Yabusele. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Bridges with the steal. Over Sohan. A second chance effort. It's tipped. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
New York leading by 8. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Sohan is out there with Olynyk, and it's Fox in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now, here's Bridges. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
McBride with the ball, guarded by Fox. Johnson, that's for 2. And it comes off the front of the rim. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Sohan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hart, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Now, here's Clarkson. No scoring in this one. On target from 13 feet. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Fox makes it off the glass. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Fox goes in. Now Olynyk. Sohan with the screen. Olynyk the pass to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bridges for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got 13 points.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Fox, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Hart with it, out guarded by Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Haven't we
seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Olynyk. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Castle's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Harper in for Vassell. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by San Antonio. Bridges outside. Robinson a screen on Harper. Bridges kicks to Towns. 4 on the clock. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Harper. 3-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 11. Bridges, no one around him. Towns, great positioning on the putback.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Now, here's Harper. Nothing on the board. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Here's Hart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Castle. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Now, here's Harper. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Harper against Brunson. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Brunson against Harper. And finished off by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Clarkson outside. Pass to Robinson. Hart with it. Here's Towns. Here's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Towns has got 5.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Here's Harper. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half.
San Antonio foul. Harper. First personal foul.
The Knicks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And here's Harper from the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions too.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And get ready for the fan handball shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Jalen Brunson. Downs is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now, here's Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Castle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Outside Harper. 5 on the clock.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Second personal foul.
The Knicks leading by 17. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Towns wide open, and it falls over the rim and in. Towns has got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Hart. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The kick out to Barnes. Fox against Anunoby. Back to Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Barnes can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 21. Inside, here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now, here's Harper. Hasn't made one yet. Barnes, screen on Bridges. Harper the pass to Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, explosive inside. When playing with a high energy level, Barnes earning himself a trip to the free throw line.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
New York leading by 22. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. right around 3 minutes into the second half. They grab their own miss. Towns kicks to Anunoby. No good on the three. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Wembanyama. The shot that time, not on target. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Fox goes in. That's good. He's 5 for 9. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Fox kicks to Harper. Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Fox, no good. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-5 run. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs with some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Castle. And it's Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. And a switcher also for New York. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Hart. Vassell against Clarkson. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Towns, no luck.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Harper's shot's good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
New York leading by 23. 13 feet away. Here's Bridges. And another shot. Rebound by Sohan. The Spurs have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Bridges. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Harper kicks to Vassell. Here's Sohan. It's good from long range. Sohan's got 7 points.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. 1 second left. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
For New York, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
3 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And so it's the New York Knicks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forwards for them, Johnson and Sohan. De'Aaron Fox out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And it's Sohan missing. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Next substitution, Gershon Yabusele. Cole.
Here's McBride, stolen away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Johnson with the stuff.
Just a great player in the open court. Johnson moves so well and able to complete that break.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson a screen on Johnson. Here's Clarkson. Pass to McBride. Here's Yabusele. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And San Antonio shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Johnson with it from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over in the corner, McBride. Pass to Yabusele. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by New York. Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Robinson, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
For 3, Olynyk. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Shots good by Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. San Antonio again missing. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Yabusele and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Sohan, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
They get a hand on it. Fox with the steal. And here's Harper from the arc. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 13 feet away. Up again. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Pass to Yabusele. There's the drive. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Back to Fox. Zohan, the pass to Harper. Rebounded by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Robinson. Pass to Yabusele. There's 1:34 left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And that one, good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mikal Bridges.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, you can see Olynyk not afraid of contact. In fact, there's times he seeks it out. You love his aggressiveness.
Kelly Olynyk.
And he knocks down the first one. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Barnes, who's checked in for San Antonio. Off the inbound. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. A pass to Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Harper against Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Here's Diawara. Pass to Yabusele. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.